Take one. This is welcome to the basketballflooringguy.com blog site. This site is totally designed and it's totally about basketball flooring, maple flooring that is, for basketball courts, where they come from. They explain from A to Z how it comes out of the woods, where exactly it's harvested, how it's harvested, how it comes into a plant as rough cut lumber like this, piece of maple with the knots. I would take all the knots out of it, plane it down, and create this true tongue and groove maple, 25-30 seconds for thickness, 2 1/4 for width, and how that is created, exactly how it fits together, how it's installed, what it looks like when it's on a piece of plywood, substrate, finished, and then different flooring systems. You can see these are all types of wood here, but then different flooring systems and how each one is different as far as where the maple, what the maple is, the substrate as far as the plywood, and this has 2 plywood stringers. This is called it's basically known in the industry as the laminated sleeper, eco-laminated sleeper, because it has eco pads which are recyclable, and then the system itself is all wood, FSC maple, and then how it's nailed down to the concrete with pins. So it's called a fixed resilient system, meaning that it's fixed to the floor. As far as if this is the concrete floor, it's fixed to the floor with pins, but it's resilient in the fact that it's padded. So when you're an athlete and you run on it and you pound, you'll hurt your knees. So when you put a pad on it, so it's a little bit softer, but in the same sense, it has to absorb some of that energy. The floor can't be floating floor, so you actually pin it down. Today, the only thing we're going to talk about, for starters, is how do you go about choosing a hardwood floor. It depends. The first thing you have to do is do a needs analysis. What are you going to do on the floor? Is it a basketball floor for a college, University of Michigan, where they want a channel system? Is it a basketball floor for a high school, where they want something that they can use multi-purpose, they can roll bleachers over it, things like that? Is it a basketball floor for an elementary school where they're actually going to eat dinner on it sometimes and they're going to spill on it, and there might be water issues as far as it might be right by the door? So take all that stuff into consideration, and then you end up with what type of floor do you need. And that's where we're going to leave it today. The next time I come back on, we'll start talking about a little bit about the lumber, grades, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and a little bit more about DIN. We'll also go over all the topics in the future that we're going to review. Hopefully going through this, I don't mean to push a particular system. What I want to do is go over the actual process. So anybody that watches this, be it an owner, an architect, anybody that's interested in basketball flooring in the future, will be able to understand why and what the floor is made of. Alright? I'll also in the process be interviewing some foresters as far as how to debunk the myth that we're cutting down all the maple. That's not true. There's more maple growing now than there was at the turn of the century. We'll also have people in that do the actual milling, and then we'll talk to some people that actually play on the floors, and we'll go to some different facilities to show you the difference in the responsiveness of the floor and who might want what floor. We'll also talk about portable basketball floors, and we'll actually even show you the one that we just put in London over there as a sneak preview. I hope you have a great day, and again, this is the first show, Friday the 15th of October for the Basketball Flooring Guy. If you have any questions, just go on the link, ask me a question, put it in there, and I'll respond to you ASAP. Thanks, have a great day. Bye.